Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2021. We continue our Journeyman Glory Hunter series with Neftekhimik in the Russian First Division, and things are going pretty good so far. I had a little bit of a slip up the last few games, but overall, getting off to a really good start this season. So let's jump right into the episode. All right, so here we are. Here's the schedule. The last two games you guys saw was our Text Tilshik and Tayuman. Both of those are wins. We then went up against Spartak M2, an away game against a tough team, beat them. Went up against Zenit 2, another tough team, away game, beat them. Then we played a home game against Baltica, and we went up 2-0 in this game. And unfortunately, they got right back into it with a 63rd and a 67th minute goal. Very unfortunate to see, although we did get goals from Faizulin and Yakovlev, which was really great to see some goals from our wingers just real quick, these two games. Yakovlev got his goal in that game, and Faizulin got a goal in that game. So there you go. 2 goals apiece between these two games, or these 3 games, I should say. So not too bad. We then went up against Fakel, and had a goal from Faizulin again, a goal from Agapov, and really well done from the boys. We went down 1-0 and they came back and beat them 2-1. We then had our first loss of the season against Yenisei, I should say. They were like 5th in the league or 6th in the league. We were like 2nd at the time, I think. So it was gonna be a tough game either way. It was an away game. Obviously, we would have loved to have the draw, especially since we gave it up in the 89th minute. But it is what it is. We haven't had a goal from Uridia since Tayuman. Although he did start off really well, he just hasn't scored in a while. So it's been a little unfortunate to see that. Really hoping that he can pick things up here very soon, and we can get some goals from him in the next few games. As for other news, as you can see, we played Baltica in the Russian Cup 3rd round. We drew them obviously last time. It's going to be a tough game, but we know we can match up against them pretty well, so we have a good chance. What are we supposed to actually get? They want us to reach the 4th round, so we got to get past that game to accomplish that. Other news, transfers. We've got a few transfers coming in, and I'll explain the reasoning behind some of our transfers here momentarily. First off, we have had, what was the last one you guys probably saw was, let's see, schedule. You guys saw 7/14 was the last one. It was the last day that you guys saw. So this, okay, Austin in here. So starting with Austin and working our way kind of down, we have been picking up a few players that I'm finding mostly on free transfers, although this guy right here, we paid a little bit of money for him. Not a ton, but a little bit of money for him. We'll see what he can come up with. I'm not going to go through all of these, to be honest, because the point of these players is to bring on some players that could be good someday, that we're going to stick on our second team and see what they develop into. We got them on a free. If they develop into something, we can sell them on. Awesome. If they develop into something, we keep them for the first team. Awesome. Whatever the case, that's the goal. So right now, these players are all, we brought them in either on the free or really cheap. We paid a little bit more money for this guy, but he's 18 years old. I feel like he's got a lot of potential coming up. He's going to get on the second team. Pellick here. Again, we're not going to go through all of these. We moved him. He's actually a little bit better player than some of the other ones. Could be worth as much as 1 million rubles soon. But we're kind of go with things like that. We did loan out a couple guys, and I'll address those here in just a moment. Actually, I'll address that now. We did loan out Pervushin here. And obviously, Pervushin's been a guy that can play in the back. He can play up here. We've mostly been playing him up here, although we have featured him on the defensive side a little bit here and there. So it's like, man, it's got to be crazy to loan him out. Well, they're paying us almost his entire salary. If they don't play him, they pay us his full salary. If they do play him, they pay us 90% of his salary. So we're really getting him some game time without really paying him in the season. It's basically a free thing. So it's like, how do we cover for Pervushin? Well, we kind of went about that a weird way. We got this Gomez guy in here. We were going to bring him in for the second team, but he turns out he's actually not a bad player at all. 3-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability. Got a lot of opportunity here. So we brought him in, and he's actually going to feature on our first team. He can only play striker at the moment. So what that does mean that is, if we go to our team report, squad depth, if he's playing striker, and I'll get to this other thing here in a second, then for one, if we play this formation, we've got a bunch of guys that can play there. But if we go back to the attacking formation, then Uridia can play out there as well, with Gomez featuring maybe as our starter or something like that. As you can see, we are featuring in our 4-4-1-1. I've been getting our coach telling us for a while now, you've got to try out the 4-4-1-1. It's all the rage, or Okay, maybe he was something else. He was really just trying to tell us that Gorbanov here, who's been playing outstanding as a left wing back, would really actually play better as a winger. And so it's like, hey, try it out. You should do this. Play Gorbanov in his better role. And so we're going to try that out. We're going to try it out for this game. We're going to play the 4-4-1-1. Gives Klinken in here as one of his best positions. Keeps Petrov in his best position and brings Gorbanov in his best position. So really try to maximize our 3 best players to their best of their ability. See what we can get from them. Like I said, Gorbanov been playing pretty well. Average rating 6.94. Although it's dipped off a little bit for the last 5 games. Hopefully he gets a little bit of a surge from this more advanced attacking spot. We'll see. And so here's the team. Like I said, we got Bartasevich playing in that wingback role in place of Gorbanov, Agapov, and Karulov holding up the central defender row, Semenov on the right-hand side. Overall, Semenov been playing okay. Bartasevich been playing a little bit better over the last few games. Really, our best player right now is Karulov, honestly, playing in that defender role. Again, Gorbanov on the left, Martusevich and Petrov holding up the middle, and Faizulin on the right-hand side, coming back a little bit from the attacking role, but he can play this one fairly well as well. Klinken playing his normal role, Uridia playing his normal role, although playing more of a deep lying forward, sorry, and Klinken coming in as an Unganch. We'll see what that does. I mean, it's one of his better abilities or better roles. I haven't played him as an Unganch yet. We'll see what he can do. But yeah, that's the team. Nothing too crazy. We've got a couple trials in that we might be trying to bring in as well. Again, I'm not going to show you all of those unless they become somebody who's really a part of the first team. Just understand that I am trying to recruit guys for the second team, and if they develop into something, awesome. Cool. Good stuff. Let's get into the game. Apparently, 3 players like familiar with the formation. I understand that. This is the first time playing this formation, but it's not drastically different from our past formation. It's just pulling our wings, our attacking wingers back a little bit more than normal. Well, favorites. Suits me just well. Go out there and show these guys why. This is going to be a good team, though. This is an 8th ranked team in the league. We're currently 3rd, I think. So definitely a good team we're going up against here. Good defensive play there, getting it knocked out. Although only as far as the... that was close. Only as far as the other team's player. Did kick it out of bounds here. They're going to get a throw in. Is that the end of the highlight? That is the end of the highlight. I've got a long hair on my hand bothering me. But yeah, we'll see how the team goes with this formation. I'm really hoping that they show up well. If Gorbanov can really play well in this formation, we may stick with it. If not, we'll go back to our other formation that we've had in the past. So far, really not anything exciting yet, to be honest. Really kind of a boring home game so far. Alrighty. Playing less attacking roles doesn't mean a whole lot of strikes or a lot of highlights, I should say. I'm not happy, guys. Let's see something better. Got a throw in here, early throw in here for us. Throwing it into Petrov. Petrov is going to get it back to Martusevich. Martusevich going to get it all the way back over to Agapov. Agapov kicks it up to Uridia, getting past his man. Finally, Uridia with a goal. It's been on a little bit of a slump. Good to see him get another goal for the season. 4th goal of the season from Uridia. Playing outstanding this year, although again, having those slumps like that is pretty tough. We did get some reports talking about our offensive and defensive kind of prowess, so to speak. We are currently a clinical kind of shutdown type of defense, whereas our offense is aggressive, but it's also very, I don't know what the word that we use, but it's basically just sporadic and like, we're not very good on offense. We're very aggressive, but we're not really converting on those goals. I think it was wasteful. Aggressive wasteful is what it's called. And so we've been very aggressive and wasteful with our offense. Really would love to see the guys tighten it up a bit. The defense is there. If we can get the offense to pull in a goal or two, then we can win some of these games. We're just, we can guarantee the wins, I should say. Really just struggling with the offensive side of things is what's really costing us from really dominating every single game we've been touching. Because again, the defense has been great, but again, defense can only hold up for so long. Eventually, if your offense just isn't converting, your defense is just going to fall apart at some point. Semenov over to... Well, there you go. There you go. There you go. Playing in the role that he wants to play in. He gets us a goal, his first goal of the season. hopefully that makes him happy. It makes me happy. If he keeps doing some more of that, we will keep up with this formation, try this one out a bit more often. Yeah, good stuff. Absolutely good stuff from Gorbanov and Semenov. The two guys had previously been playing wingbacks. Now only one of them is playing the wingback, but he found his former wingback partner across the field with a very, very good pass. All right, we are going to, excuse me, do a little bit of a subbage here. Klinken not playing outstanding. Honestly, we're up 2 goals. I actually kind of like to bring in Nikia in a bit more often. Give him some more chances to do something. What would he prefer to be? Does he like being on Ganch? He's okay with it being on Ganch. We'll keep him there. See what he can do. Really want to get him some more game time where we can. We'll go and do a couple subs here probably. Bartasevic is playing pretty badly right now. And then Faizulin really not liking this further back spot apparently. Oh, Lelyukayev actually normally plays as our wingback. With this formation, he can actually move up a little bit more. We'll see if that suits him a little bit better. Okay. Well, I'm okay with no highlights if we're up 2-0. Really shows that our defense is doing what it needs to do. Petrov playing okay, but not outstanding. We'll bring somebody else on. Just give them some more game experience, if nothing else. Had some interest in Petrov. Don't really want to sell him. Oh, speaking of selling, I'll tell you that here in a second. We did sell somebody. It didn't show up yet because it just hasn't ticked over. Well, there you go. We did win with this formation. And Gorbanov played outstandingly. Oh, I should have looked at that. That's okay. Yeah, if we look at, for one, let's look at this real quick because it just occurred to me. We've got some managerial support finally. Atmosphere in the club is good. Team cohesion's good. Things are looking better for sure. The player that we are transferring out is, I think he's technically, I had moved him over to the second team. He was, where is he? Oh, do we just not see it because he's already moved out? Okay, we don't see it because he's already moved out. But one of the players that we had here, he was one of our wingbacks from last season. We didn't really play him much. We weren't playing him much this season because we moved him down to the second team. We sold him for about 3.25 million rubles. He came on to the team 4 years ago, before obviously I started, before the game even started the league. He came on 4 years ago on a free transfer. Sold him on for 3.25 mil. Seems okay. I mean, obviously we paid him something during that time, but you know, getting a little bit of money for him, can't go wrong with that. So we did sell him on. He wanted to sell on. He wasn't very happy being demoted down to the second team, but we just couldn't register him for the first team. So it is what it is. If we can keep doing that kind of thing where, again, we bring in players and then we sell them on, then if we bring in players on a free and then sell them on, I feel like that's going to be some pretty decent business. All right, we're about to do the post-match press conference, but for you guys, we'll be right back for our SKA Khabarovsk game. They're currently 18th in the league. This should be a good win for us. We shall find out here momentarily. All right, we're back for our game against SKA Khabarovsk here. Again, they're, I think, are currently 18th in the league, so it should be a good game for us. Hopefully we can pick up a relatively easy win at this point and gonna go from there. I will go ahead and point out some information. Petrov here is flexing his minimum release clause, which is 14.5 million rubles. There's a team in the Premier League division for Russia that wants him. They offered, I think, 10 mil, and then I talked to him, and he said I made a promise that if they offered 14.5, I'd let him go, things like that. So they did in fact offer the 14.5, which, I mean, if I didn't let him go for that, he was going to be upset anyway. So it's unfortunate because obviously he's been playing really, really well for us. I really like having him around. We'll have to figure out what we can do. I do have an offer out for a loanee from one of the Premier teams back to us, not the same one, but a different one, for a left wing back to fill in this spot in place of Gorbanov, who's playing a little bit more advancing at the moment. So pieces moving around. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully, yeah, we'll see. But we'll go ahead and here's the team that we're bringing today. We got Bartasevic, Agapov, Karolov, and Semenov across the back. Gorbanov, Martuzovic, Petrov, and Fizulin in the middle. Klinkin and Uridia up front. I think this is the same team we had last game, which we played really, really well. Same formation. We're gonna try it out for a few games to see how it looks. We'll judge the kind of the overall chances created, chances given up type of thing versus the two after maybe five or so games of this one, and kind of compare the two formations, see which one we like better. Let's go ahead and win this, guys. Come on, definitely should be winning this. These gimme games, as I use in quotations, should be ones that we need to just pick up because we are going to be facing some tough teams along the way. No highlights yet. I feel like we should have had a highlight by now against this team, to be honest. All right, we got a corner kick here. Klinkin with the corner kick. Gets across. Nothing going there, unfortunately. Are we going to be able to chase this one down? We are not going to be able to chase this down. They're going to be on the counterattack here. They're pushing the ball up pretty well. Getting pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Our defenders did as best job they could. We're able to not give them a really great shot. Thankfully, the goalkeeper was able to pick that up pretty easily. We'll go ahead and press this guy. That's going to be okay. Really just kind of playing it easy so far. Nothing exciting so far. We are over a goal on the XG, but still haven't quite gotten the goal in the back of the net yet. Sure, we'll get some revenge against last time. Come on, guys. We need a highlight here. A good highlight for us, specifically. I should clarify. Or not. 60 minutes in and nothing. Wow. Semenov not playing well. We'll bring him out. I feel like we need some more life. We'll bring Klinkin out. We'll bring Nikita in, see what he can do. Oh, Nikita's looking apprehensive. That's not good, buddy. All right, we got a kickoff here. Bartazovic able to pick up that one. Going to push it up to Gorbanov, playing in that role that he's supposed to be able to play better in. Let's see if he can do something here. Gorbanov almost gets... Oh, he got a good recovery there. He's going to get a good cross. I say a good cross. He's going to have a good view at a cross. Wasn't able to get it to one of our players, though. Fies... Oh, come on, buddy. You're ready. Back to Martuzovic. There we go. Gorbanov playing more attacking role. He's in that spot where he's able to get some goals. You know, he's able to get some looks at the goal itself and converted twice now. Seems like Operation Experiment with Gorbanov moving to more attacking is working so far. Got another highlight here pretty quickly. Gorbanov featured again. Is he going to be able to do something again here? Go over to Bartazovic, up to Gorbanov. Bartazovic over to Petrov. Nothing going there. We're able to chase that one down, though. Martuzovic over to Petrov. Back to Martuzovic. Back to Petrov. Possibly playing his last game for us. Bartazovic gets it over to Uridia. Uridia, 5th goal of the season. That's what we want to see. Gorbanov and Uridia connecting like that. That is awesome. That is awesome. Change this real quick. Let's start looking at highlights from behind goal. Just a little bit of a different view of things. Oh, look, see, that's what, I'm glad I did that. You can see how close it was. Oh, it was so good. So good. All right, got a free kick here for SKA, or SKA. Hate to see it, guys. Come on. Clean it up a little bit. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Ah, such a good save. Oh, that was awesome. Come on, let's not give it back up. Let's reward our goalkeeper's good play there, guys. There we go. Clear it out. There we go. All right, I'll go ahead and do another sub here. Complacent, nervous. Petrov's going to be complacent. We got to start getting used to our next guy anyway. Bring Kubayev on here. I'm also going to, as soon as I can, do a shout to, no pressure, to Nikita. Come on, buddy. No, that's not what I wanted. Go back. Shout. No pressure to Nikita. Come on, buddy. Just relax a little bit. All right. Gorbanov and Kirilov are both 1 yellow card away from suspension. Could sub one of them off here in a second. I'm going to drop back to a little more balance for now. I mean, I'd really don't want to lose Gorbanov. So we'll bring him out of here. He's done his job. Don't really have any other good players that can play in that spot. Probably Yakovlev there. Whatever. I think I keep mixing up the order of events there and not quite getting the comment, but that's okay. All right, last couple minutes, we'll just drop it back to cautious. Really hold on to this. Uridia over to Kubayev. Kubayev couldn't quite get on it. Oh, good chase down, but just couldn't get there in time. Here's a good counterattack, though, from SKA. Finish. Everything good but except for the finish. Kubayev with the corner kick here. Good clear out by the other team. Nikita chasing this down. Oh, was able to get there. Good hustle. Sizyev. Or Sizyev, however you want to say that. Sizyev. Come on, guys. Highlight's still continuing. Zulin over to, I can't pronounce your name, Kubayev. Kubayev's going to get it over to Nikita. That's what we want to see. We want to see Nikita getting in there, getting some good goals, good looks, getting him some confidence, developing up. We really want to see that guy get really good. If we're not going to have Klinkin forever, Nikita needs to be our backup, hopefully, or at least develop enough so we can sell him on and get another one. I mean, who knows? We really need to see that guy getting some in there. We're going to get in some more game time as much as possible from now on. Good play, though. Good play. Good win, guys. Bunch of complacency, though. I don't like to see that. Currently second place. Second place. Automatic promotion at the moment. I mean, it's still really early in the season. We can't get ahead of ourselves for sure. But getting there. There's a loan offer for that guy. I think we already approved that. Yeah, just outstanding. Just dominant play. Go ahead and praise you, Mr. Goalkeeper, doing some outstanding stuff. Pat you on the shoulder. Well done. Well done. All right. 8.2 from a goalkeeper. 8.2 from a goalkeeper. That's pretty good. I'll do the press conference here offline, but the next game you guys are going to see is... let's see, we got... Oh, yeah, I mean, we gotta feature the #1 team in the league, right? We'll do Khimki and Angie. Angie's another good team. They're a really solid team. We'll do the Khimki Angie games, I think, next time. So that'll give us 4 games in between. Hopefully get it past the 3rd round. We'll go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.